Hello, good morning, and welcome back. Bus driver is suspended after refusing to drive a vehicle with gay pride rainbow colours on it because it promoted homosexuality. Oh dear. So this basically comes down to the thought of, are you allowed your free expression? And do you have to support something if you don't want to? Because we all know that the rainbow flag and gay pride is not just allowing the LGBTQ plus community the same rights as straight people, but it is a whole political movement and lobby. Let's read on. Rebecca Sears, 19, made a complaint against the driver at Norwich bus station. She said it was a ridiculous reason not to drive a double-decker vehicle. You're the moral arbiter then. Go East Anglia runs the Connect bus and said a full investigation was underway. Yes, a full investigation for somebody who didn't want to support this ideology. A bus driver has been suspended after refusing to drive a vehicle which celebrated gay pride. You are aware, I'm sure, that Pride Month was supposed to be June. This is a month after it was supposed to end, so the same time again, and it still goes on. It's almost as if this is trying to be milked out, and it isn't just Pride Month, but it's Pride Year, and then decade, and century, millennium, if you will. Although I don't think that's going to work, seeing as you've already got pushback from the Muslim community. This is not an example of that, however. Passenger Rebecca Sears, 19, claimed a Connect bus driver at Norwich bus station insisted on swapping buses as the one he was in promoted homosexuality. She said that the driver, who appeared to be in his 50s with grey hair, was referring to the vehicle's service number, which featured the colours of the gay pride rainbow flag. And it is worth saying that she took a photo of him here and another one inside, and I do not know if she blocked the face herself or if somebody else did, but from what we can see, he is also a white man here. So it is unlikely, and this might be racial profiling then, it is unlikely that he is a Muslim. So he is probably not doing this over religious grounds, unless he is a Christian, which would be more likely. We don't have such an issue in the UK like in America, mainly the Westboro Baptist Church, saying that homosexuality is sinful, which is part of the Abrahamic religions, of course. But he could be, in which case he's got the wrong religion. Oh no. I'm sure he could just say, yes, I'm a Muslim, and then it will all go away. So Rebecca said, I thought it was all just quite bad. It made us 10 minutes late, which isn't bad when it's more a legit reason, but for that sort of reason it is. Okay, again, you're the arbiter on what is a legitimate reason and what isn't. Shattered Eyes said to them that he had gone to swap buses, and that it is ridiculous, because that is just a ridiculous... Oh god. Because that is just a ridiculous reason. It's ridiculous because it's ridiculous because it's ridiculous. It's like, circular reasoning works. Because circular reasoning works. Because circular reasoning works. You get it. But, Rebecca, you are stopping people from getting home for such a ridiculous reason. It is really bad. Yes, but maybe you don't wish to have to, support an ideology that you don't support. But it gets better. She added, I just hope that he hasn't said that in front of somebody that is gay. I would hate to think he would say something to them. What's he saying? I don't understand. All he's saying is... Well, he might just be saying he doesn't agree with a political movement that has become attached to this, in which case it has nothing to do with the gays. And what if he said it to somebody like Miley Yiannopoulos and said, yeah, I'm not driving this because it promotes homosexuality and I don't agree. I don't want the degradation of families. I think families are already falling apart and we're seeing increased crime and increased suicide and decreased happiness all over because of this, because you need a core family structure in order to be happy, and then it's difficult to live a fulfilled life if you haven't had that support from an early age. I'm sure Milo would probably go, yeah, cool, let's go then. I'm with you on that. And he's gay? So now you're speaking for other people as well. So, is this virtue signaling? You're just trying to feel morally superior. Right, are you gonna go to Birmingham Yardley, take this to Jess Phillips? Are you gonna join her and then say that the Muslim protesters as being bad Muslims, and could you understand their faith better? What are you gonna go with? He didn't know if I was gay or the other two women I was with. He just outright said it. Rebecca, a sixth form student, a 19-year-old sixth form student, should have left at 18. Sure, there's a reason. You're there another year. Definitely nothing to do with mental deficiencies. No. Took to Twitter to share a picture of the driver. Oh, that's like doxing. In the caption she wrote, today I was waiting for the 501 bus to Thickthorne, and we were told by the driver we had to wait for him to swap buses, as this bus promotes homosexuality, and I refused to drive it, due to the multicoloured 501 sign. I didn't see black in that either. Does that mean they're not intersectional enough, or was that supposed to be black there? Because now the black people are the gays. Not sure how well that would go down in Africa, for example. Yeah, okay. Norwich doesn't appreciate homophobia. Well, it isn't necessarily homophobia. Surely you can choose to not support something, and you're not against it, no? Or do you have to be actively a part of it? Oh, no, you kind of do for transphobes, don't you? Basically, if you're not attracted... Well, let's say you're a man and you're not attracted to cock. I mean, maybe you're going. Maybe you've had great experience with that one, and only that one. So, statistically, you're kind of... Okay, anyway. But then if you go, well, I don't want to sleep with somebody with a cock. It's like, okay. That seems fair enough. Unless they call themselves a woman, in which case now you're transphobic. Haha. It's like, hang on, what? And I don't see why these whole love interests should come into it at all anyway, basically. It's like, okay, so, don't want to sleep with another man, not gay, cool. It's like, so if you're not sexually attracted to another group, does that mean you're against that group on a moral basis? No. No, it doesn't. It just means you're not sexually attracted to them. What are you going to do? If you say it's natural, then... and if you don't say it's natural, then what if people want to change from gay to straight so they can have children? Or want to change from straight to gay so they don't have to concern themselves about the opposite sex? Political lesbianism. That's life in feminism, isn't it? So... Anyway, I complained to the staff of the station and they were already aware of who I was talking about. So why has nothing been done? Oh, because maybe he's free to express his own opinions and doesn't have to support a political statement by the company. Maybe? Because we know that... Oh, trying to say, well, what about straight pride? That's okay, isn't it? Oh, I'm sure she'd disagree with that. And that's happening at the end of August, by the way, so enjoy that. I'm aware everyone is entitled to their own views. Good. So it's fine, not a story. However, oh dear God. If you can't do your job properly because of your bigotry, maybe you need to rethink your choices. Yes, but if you were to quit on those grounds, I don't think that'd be okay. I mean, in the UK, you have to wait 26 weeks before claiming benefits if you've quit your job. Unless it's on religious grounds, like you're working with a member of the opposite sex, serving alcohol, or handling pork. I kind of said the same thing twice, haven't I? But yes, if you've got to touch some pork, then... you can leave on religious grounds, so enjoy that. Similar thing, of course, with the army going, oh yes, you're not allowed beards, and in the RAF they recently said you could have moustaches, same as the Navy. But oh no, you can have it if it's for religious grounds, yes. It's not one rule for everybody. We've got some protected classes here, fellas. We gotta keep them in. Why? The reason that was supposed to be was for air masks, whether that be for high altitude flying or because of gas masks. So, what you're saying, yeah, you can keep your beard, because then when the gas comes, you're going to die first. You're going to be our canary, because you're a silly brown person. See, when you put it like that, it seems a bit mean, doesn't it? So, but yeah, if you can't do your job properly because of your bigotry, maybe you need to rethink your choices. Again, take that to Birmingham Yardley. Please call out a system that allows homophobes and bigots to get away with things like this. It's the current year, man. People need to grow up and be more accepting. Right. So, back with religions, not a good idea. Connect Bus replied to a Twitter post and stated, "Many thanks for getting in touch about this incident. Our management team has been made aware and it is being taken very seriously. We find this attitude, behaviour and level of customer service completely unacceptable. As a company, we do not condone any behaviour from our drivers that does not support this view. The driver involved in this incident has been suspended and a full investigation is underway." Spokesman for Go East Anglia said, "We particularly want all customers of whatever background or sexual orientation to feel comfortable on our services." Whatever background. Can you think of any people from a particular background that might not be happy boarding a bus which promotes homosexuality? So what do you do then? Who's going to win this oppression Olympics? Why don't we keep politics out of it? Would that maybe be better? Seeing as the LGBTQ plus whatever movement has become politicized. And are you sure that some gays are going to be fine being grouped into transsexuals? Or with bisexuals? Or with queer? Or with non-binary? I don't think they will be. The same as the black people, if you want to include black in the rainbow flag. Norwich has recently held a Pride event on July 27th, which was just a couple of days before the incident. So yes, almost a month after the supposed gay Pride month was supposed to end. So this is just continuing. This is going to keep going. And we're going to have people complaining because they got nothing better to do. So I suppose that's a reflection of a good society when Your biggest complaint is somebody not wanting to support your politics, because they have to capitulate, don't they? It's not good enough if they want to go do their own thing. No, they have to conform to whatever you're saying they have to do. They must capitulate, they must yield, they must bend the knee, and they must do exactly what you tell them to do. Otherwise you will never be happy. But that's it for now. Let me know what you think below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.